This is home plate, Arlington Stadium, on the opening day of the 1972 Major League Baseball schedule. But instead of Joe Levito leading off for the Rangers against the Kansas City Royals, you have standing here a sportscaster who last stood at the plate 17 years ago in Pony League Baseball. We have no balls and one strike so far, and 35,000 empty seats in this facility. And the man undoubtedly who must be most disappointed at the consternation and frustration of this prolonged strike is Arlington Mayor Tom Vandergriff, the man responsible for bringing the Rangers to this site.
Well, I can't help, of course, but to stand here and think of what might have been and to wish that all these 35,000 seats were filled, as I think they could have been. It is a great disappointment. We've waited a long time, all of us, here in this Dallas-Fort Worth region of ours, and it's ironic that of all years this should happen. It would come on our year, so to speak. But at least we can be optimistic and hope that the settlement will come soon and all these people can come and join us.
It's a cliche, of course, but the people who eventually bear the brunt of all of this are the people who will someday sit in these seats, the fans of the Rangers. And those Rangers who are working out on their own here in the Dallas-Fort Worth-Arlington area go to great lengths to express the fact that they don't want the fans to desert them now.
Well, certainly we don't feel that we're trying to hurt the fans or deprive the fans. Certainly in this area, we certainly don't want to deprive the fans of baseball. The only thing that we're concerned about in this thing is protecting ourselves for the future. We have a good pension plan, granted, but we want to keep that plan good, and by keeping it good, we have to update our plan as we go along, and this is a problem that we're having right now.
I think Bob Short is probably the best one of the group. He talked to us last Saturday there in Pompano, and he said that he would sign and has signed some kind of a statement saying that he wants the thing to go into arbitration, and which I think is the best way to get it over with now. There's no way that they're going to give anything, and I think that the owners don't realize. They say, well, we don't want anybody outside of baseball. Well, it happens in anything, I think, where you have a management labor thing here, that the arbitration is the only way out, and I think it is in this problem.
Well, we're just trying to stay with the cost of living. I'm sure the public's aware of that, even though they think the ball players are in the wrong. I'm sure in their day in and day out work job, they're trying to save the cost of living, but a lot of times they don't do it. And therefore it's costing them more to live. Your dollar's not buying as much. And we, as a ball club, and I'm speaking for the other ball clubs too, we're just trying to stay with the cost of living.
Well, I've been up about 4.5 years, and like we were talking earlier, this is the main thing I hope to get out of baseball is a pension. I've been up here, like I say, 4 years, not even making 20 grand. I have a college education, and there's no way you can get ahead in this game, and I just hope to have a decent pension when I'm 50 years old to draw from.
While the players work out on their own, the stands remain empty of fans, the only activity here on opening day being that of the workers, who continue last-minute preparations for the stadium when and if the strike does come to a conclusion. In New York this afternoon, meanwhile, Marvin Miller, representing the players, and John Guerin, who represents the owners, held another inconclusive meeting. No progress in strike negotiations. They will meet again once again tomorrow. So the strike is here. There is no baseball. We'll have more sports after this message.